Now Yeon lost the mixed doubles final. What can he do here in the men's doubles? Unseeded, due to the fact this is their first ever tournament together.
The umpire for this match is Yeon from India. The service judge for this match is David Turner from Australia. And our men's doubles finalists from Korea, Yeon and Seong.
The defending champions, winners last year, beating Lee Sheng-mu and Chia Sin in the final. Well, what a start to the partnership for this young Chinese pair, Liu Cheng and Lu Kai.
I have an orange and yellow coin. Who will say?
Yellow.
You want yellow?
Yellow.
Okay, yellow. What do you want? You want this coat? Okay.
So the defending champions have chosen which side they wish to start.
Who is that? Lu Kai.
That's the near side. Lu Kai will serve. 22-year-old from Nanning. Korean players, Yu Young-sung, 28 years of age, Lee Yong-dae, 26. Became world number ones in August last year and have remained at world number ones ever since. But in Sydney last year, the Korean pair, it was the third of three sensational weeks for them because they won the Japan Open. And they followed it up with a win at the Indonesia Premier Super Series event and then won here in Sydney as well. So the world number ones, 12-4, their win-loss record. Two previous finals from 4 tournaments played, won the Asia Championships, lost in the final of the Malaysian Super Series. Now they've won all of their matches, as you can see, in 2 straight games, beating the number 5 seeds, Endo and Hawakawa, who we just saw on the top of the Destination Dubai Super Series rankings in the quarterfinal. Semi-final against number 4 seeds, the winners in India, Chai Biao and Hong Wei. So to the Chinese pair, Liu Cheng on the right as we look at them, and Lu Kai nearest to us. And for a first ever tournament, it really is quite remarkable. And therefore, not a lot to gain from those stats, are there? Although, of course, they have won 4 matches so far this week to get through to the final, including a quarterfinal, defeating the reigning world champions, Go Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chul. And then in the semi-final against number 6 seeds, the only match where they went the full distance against Liu Xiaolong and Chu Si-han, and dropped the opening game against their teammates. Came back strongly, 11-13 in an hour and 2 minutes. There's a tall man, is Lu Kai, 191, that's just over 6'3". And he, like his men's doubles partner here today, have really made their mark so far in world terms in the mixed doubles discipline. Lu Kai playing with Wang Haoxiong and Liu Cheng, as we saw earlier on today, with Bao Yeon. The Chinese coaches, Tian Bingyi on the left as we look at them, and Zhang Jun. Lu Kai, of course, played here last year, reached the quarterfinal with Taiyun. And they're the Korean coach, Choi Min-ho. Well, the men's doubles, like the women's doubles, neither of these pairs have won a Super Series title this year. So we are guaranteed a 5th different pair winning the men's doubles title in the 5th different Super Series event this year. Uday Sane and David Turner are our court officials for this one. Yeah, and it's quite remarkable to think world number 1 pair, they were so dominant, really, last year. Lee Yong-dae and Young-sung. It's a surprising statistic
Ladies
that they
and
haven't won a
gentlemen,
Super Series so far this
On
year.
my right, Lee Yong-dae and Yeon Seong, Korea. And on my left, Liu Cheng and Lu Kai, China. Lu Kai to serve to Lee Yong-dae. Love all, play.
So the men's doubles final. Oh,
Service
service
fault
fault called.
Service over,
Oh, that was quick.
1-love.
Struck above the waist, says David Turner. Oh, look at that deception from Young-sung.
2-love.
What a fantastic rally to start with.
Oh, she's done it again. 2 consecutive rallies. The disguised drop shot from Young-sung, the outright winner.
3
That's amazing.
But it was their first tournament together, right?
Yeah.
Outdropped twice.
Yeah. Good interception from Lu
Service
Kai.
over, 1-3.
Lucky neck cord.
2-3.
That's beautiful
Service
placement of the smash, isn't it?
4-2.
Not just power. Precise placement.
Five, 2.
Well, I think already we've seen the Koreans' favoured formation, haven't we, with Young-sung playing from the back of the court, Lee Yong-dae preferring to go forward where he reads the game so well, although he hasn't really had many opportunities to intercept, has he?
Yeah. And also the difference in defensive abilities. Koreans have had it
6-2.
easier time killing their attack than the Korean, than the Chinese. the first 8 rallies here. I haven't really seen them play.
Oh,
That's another one.
yeah, this time from Lee Yong. Well, there's
7,
something
2.
they need to sort out.
Yeah.
This new pair from China.
Reminds me a lot of Biao Chai and Hong Wei, actually. Very fast-paced playing style, but mostly the strength above the tape.
Yeah, hesitation and confusion there. No, at the moment,
2.
Korean's totally dominant. That one there, the hesitation, opened up the opportunities, and then the smash down the centre. Oh, that's a good smash.
Service over. 3, 8.
Steen, I was saying that both the Chinese players, the youngsters, have really made the mark in world terms in the mixed doubles discipline. But here's an interesting statistic. They've both medalled at World Junior Championships playing in the mixed doubles with Bao Yi-sin. 2009, Liu Kai and Bao Yi-sin got a bronze medal. And of course,
4,
Liu Cheng, this man, gold medal a year later. Bit of a common denominator there with Bao Yi-sin, isn't it? Rally!
5, 8.
Look at the strength in that defence.
Play.
I think Lee Yong-dae may have just grazed his elbow there, that dive. Or was it the hand? No, he's holding his elbow. Yeah. Racket gone. Lee Yong-dae made his way forward. He knew he couldn't smash from the back of the court again.
5.
It looked to me as if Liu Kai's racket was perhaps not altogether there as well. No, it's all right. Oh, I'm not sure. Strings had just moved.
They're going to sort out the Chinese what to do with the in defense. How can they turn their defense around if the Koreans are not putting a lot of power into their shots, or if they're playing very, very steep?
That's fantastic play from Liu Kai.
6, 9.
certainly moving forward as well.
Good rally. Yeah. Very, very good badminton.
Service over 10-6.
"32 shots to win it."
Play.
They're
11-6.
trying the right things, trying to turn their defense around, get the attack. Just not so easy against Yeon.
Yeah, 11-6 the advantage.
Six. Play.
Quite clear who the boss is in that partnership. Yeah,
Good shot.
very good.
Service over
Discussed it during the tournament
7,
that the
11.
Korean are standing quite far back in the defense.
And therefore vulnerable. Yeah, look how far back Yeon was. He was almost on that double service line. Yeah, that's good too.
8.
Applause from
11.
coach Cheng. Quite a tall player, Lukai.
Yeah, he is tall. 191.
I don't think I've seen a front court player that tall since Jens Eriksen.
Service over.
Got a number of tall
12,
players, but they're mostly,
Rear court players.
yeah. But he's definitely seeking to move forward.
Which is interesting, because when he's been playing men's doubles with Tae-Yun, I think it's Tae-Yun who's been going forward to the net. He's always been a net player. And we're seeing a whole new side to him.
And also the difficulties that if it gets really fast-paced in the flat game, you have to sort of crunch a lot.
Service over 9-13.
No, certainly from what I've seen so far, I certainly hope we'll see Chinese pair playing more tournaments together in the men's doubles.
I was just thinking they've got so many men's doubles.
Yeah.
So many good men's doubles. to beat for Haifeng and Zhengnan, right?
No.
Liu Xiaolong and
Yeah.
Qiu Xihan.
Yeah.
That's for and Zhang earlier,
13.
the quarterfinal stage, I think.
Well, it was Chai Biao and Hong Wei that beat Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nan.
Yeah, but they're pretty much the same. No, sorry for that, but same playing style. A lot of the same playing style.
Play.
Yeah. And I think because
11,
Liu Kai especially has been challenging at the net, although in that rally it was Liu Cheng, I think Lee Yong-dae is feeling a little uncomfortable at the net. Normally he looks in total control.
Yeah.
He's having to think about it a bit more now.
It's really
Question
interesting.
himself.
Yeah, and that's what you should do. Try to create uncertainty on the opponent's side.
Service over 14-11.
Yeah, once again, it's a clever smash. He's
15,
aiming just
11.
above the right hip of Liu Cheng.
Yeah, just under the wing.
Yeah. Here, this one. Yeah.
Yeah. Good service return. Just wondered.
16-11.
I thought we were ready to make a challenge at 11-13.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, they are a bit more experienced, the two Koreans.
Yeah.
17.
All that experience
11.
showing. It's amazing how the champions just have this ability when you think they're under pressure, somehow they just lift their intensity or just win what seems like points at will.
Next time it will be a fault. Not acceptable.
Not acceptable, the amount of time being wasted.
Play.
And says next time it'll be a fault.
Yeah, well, I think what he means is a
yellow
card,
card.
a yellow card. And after the yellow card, then comes the red card, which is a point to your opponent.
Oh, that's fantastic attack.
Yeah,
That's what we love to see.
yeah.
Service over 12-17.
Yeah, but again, look at the...
The
Yeah.
steepness does the trick.
Yeah. because they are so far back in court. Yeah. Nice, the channel attack.
13-17.
Tempting both players to go for it.
Okay, play.
Yeah, it's a nice change of angle from Lee Yong
Service
on that intersection.
18-13.
Look
Makes
at that shot. Yeon sets it up. You can definitely see that if you're losing the service situation, you're in big problems against Liu and Liu.
Service over 14-18.
And by losing the service situation, I mean that you have to lift or play fast-paced flat game from a little below the tape. Fantastic defense from Lee today.
Yeah, clever smash from Liu Kai.
15-18.
Across the body of Yeon Seong.
Play.
That's the placement again.
Yeah,
Service
same
over.
place.
19-15.
2 points from the opening game, the defending champions.
Play.
Oh, that's nice.
Service over.
They're both very, very quick, aren't they, the two
19.
Chinese players?
Extremely quick. Quick and hard hitting.
Oh, that's nice. What a rally. Unbelievable.
Service over.
Lovely little touch
20,
earlier on in that rally
game point,
from Lee Yong.
16.
Look at that defence. In the end, to no avail.
Play.
4 game point opportunities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good play.
Opening game,
First game won by
21-16.
Lee Yong and Yeon Seong, 21-16.
24 minutes. And the defending champions halfway to retaining their title. Well, there wasn't an awful lot in it. They just seemed to be a little more organised, didn't they, than the new Chinese pairing.
Yeah, a little bit more calm, especially on the front court. I thought they came out well after the interval, the two Chinese players. A bit more patient in their attack.
Yeah, but when the Chinese pair do get into the rally, they are so fast, as you were pointing out. Well, they need to try and keep Yeon away from the net if the new pairing want to win the title in their first ever tournament together. And that's a lot easier said than done, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's pretty much the strategy for all the pairs playing against Yeon and Seong.
Steve, we could go down tonight and see this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're here for another whole day, aren't you? Honestly, it is just incredible what they do with these lights on these buildings. And the atmosphere is absolutely terrific. You've got to go down there. Customs House, you'd never believe it, would you? Look at that.
That's amazing.
Second game, love all, play.
Oh, that's it.
String's gone?
Yeah, I think so. Came awfully fast to the
Yes,
net.
he's run off to get a new racket. Come back on. It's amazing how they choose their time and that they have time to do that. Unbelievable. Look at this. What an opening rally to the second game.
Love.
Yeah, you could hear the sound of the shuttle coming off the strings. That's when you know that the string has broken.
And 1 second later, he was standing at the net.
Yeah. Off he goes. Hold the fort.
Play.
One thing I think with Lu Kai, so I've been very, very impressed with how he's really hunted the shuttle at the front of the court. I think he needs to cut down on the size of his racket swing.
Yeah.
I think he wastes too much time. You haven't got time to do that. Short, sharp movement of the racket head will suffice.
Yeah, and then also some of the shots you might not want to try to intercept because, of course, if you make it, it's a beautiful win, but the chance of making a mistake is too big, so you might as well just let it pass and let your partner take it. Yeah, especially the shots over his left shoulder.
Oh, I like that.
Service over 2-all.
Good judgment.
3-2.
I think very refreshing to see a new pairing in the final here in Australia. These two Chinese players and also Victor was impressive, and the mixed doubles.
Yeah.
The Hong Kong pair winning the mixed doubles, that was promising for the future of badminton. Not to speak of Colleen Marine, who's already created a name for herself.
2.
Well, the sheer fact that, you know, in both the women's doubles and the men's doubles, we're guaranteed a fifth different pair winning these disciplines in only the 5th Super Series of the year. That's very healthy for badminton too.
Good smash.
Good rally. Brilliant.
There was the fast racket movements. You can just look on the other side, Lu Kai. That's how to do it.
Play.
Oh,
Great read.
unbelievable.
Service over.
And that's exactly what it
5,
takes to create
3.
this kind of uncertainty with the opponents. Oh. Good thing Yeon bowed down there, protecting his eyes.
Play.
Yeah, of course. A lot of focus on the Olympic tournament in Rio, but it's good to know that there's also going to be good badminton players after Rio.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
Wow! Look at that jump.
Brilliant rally.
Service over.
He was jumping from the middle of the right side corner all the way to the other side.
Service over. 6,
Chinese players are
4.
absolutely pouncing on anything above net height.
Yes.
Look at that.
Play. Service over. 5, 6.
He's annoyed with himself. Liu Cheng.
Play.
They've been very specific, though, the Chinese pair, haven't they, with their attacking play towards Liu Cheng, that towards his chest. And
Yeah.
a lot more of them have been, as you described it, under his wing.
And
Yeah.
quite high smashes,
Yeah.
actually. Very hard to get them long back again. Invites to play back flat game if you can.
Service over. 7-5.
Good control from Liu Cheng there.
Play.
Oh, that's lovely. That's a super shot from Lee Yong.
Service over. 6-7.
Look at that, just guiding the shuttle into the open space.
Fantastic defense in the
Service
beginning
over.
of the rally, but
8-6.
then Liu Cheng finally smash away. Unreturnable.
Play.
Very well placed in the middle between the two players. I actually think that the Koreans, they benefit a little bit from lifting to the Chinese pair.
8.
If they try too much to avoid lifting, they sort of cramp the game around the net and the front court. They're so good in the defense that they can easily lift as long as they're in good positions. That creates some possibilities when they turn the defense around. Excellent.
Yeah, nice change of pace, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All.
He was sort of playing it soft and letting the Chinese pair believe they had a chance of turning it around, putting pressure on him. There was Lee Yong. Yeah, the idea was good. Just played too flat from. I guess it was Lu Kai.
Service over. 9.
It's great reactions, isn't it? They are so fast, all four players.
Play on. Ten, 8.
Yeah, we were talking about fast-paced men's doubles, and we have to remember that the Chinese, they have a a young player back home, Jung Si-wei, who was perhaps the fastest of all.
Yeah.
I think he's only 17 or 18.
Yeah. I remember him in the mixed doubles at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold last year.
Service over 9-10. Okay, like. Service over 11-9.
So the advantage is with the brand new pairing from China here at the mid-game interval of game number 2. Just 2 points though. Yeah, I think from his gestures there, I think he's saying something about blocking the defence and moving forward. Would that be right?
Yeah. Could very well be a possibility. Did very well on that tactic in the World Championships. Blocking cross, short cross,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
11-9 play.
It's gone long.
Service over 10-11.
Oh, what a serve. Oh, it's landed in. That's bad judgment from Yong.
Service over 12-10.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that he hasn't been called in his service here, Yeon. We saw him getting called quite a number of times in Sudirman Cup, but hasn't been called in the matches that we've seen here in Sydney.
I can't actually remember him being called once.
No,
not in the
not at
matches
all.
I've watched.
Service over 11-12.
Yeah.
12 all.
Yong Dae's smash in comparison to the other 3 players on court looks a little ordinary, doesn't it, as far as pace is concerned?
Definitely, it's like ding, 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 poof.
Well, that's a little harsh, but...
Perhaps, but it helps the understanding.
Yes.
So he has to keep up or make up for that by
The placement.
the placement and the variation.
Service over 13-12.
Almost some singles players launches there. The Young Day when he moves towards the net.
the instant where I think it was too big a swing from
Yeah.
Lu Kai.
Yeah.
13 all.
And that's why his height is a little bit of a problem. A fast-paced, flat defense.
So has he got to crouch down lower? Or has he got to stand a little further back? Or what's the solution to that?
That's a good question.
Okay.
And that means I can't answer it.
It's just more difficult for the taller players.
It is.
There's quick reactions at the front of the court.
Yeah. So perhaps the best solution is to get a partner to smash a bit steeper.
Oh, that's brilliant. What a backhand drive from
Service
Liu
over.
Cheng.
14-13.
Look at that. And the point actually about the difficulty for such a tall player at the front of the court is a very good explanation as to why in the mixed doubles we tend to have the female player at the net, because they tend to be a little shorter, they tend to be a little more flexible, a little more agile, and obviously the men are physically stronger than the women, so you want them thundering down the smash from the back of the court, so you have the formation that everybody's at their strengths.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is astonishing to me, because when I've watched Lu Kai play in the men's doubles with Tae-Yun, you know, I've hardly seen him at the net. This is an absolute revelation to see him playing like this.
Yeah. Definitely what we expected to see.
Like. Service over.
Can't give him even half a chance,
15.
let alone a big chance. And that was a big chance. Well taken.
It's really difficult for Lu Kai to do anything there.
15
It would be
all.
for any player, but even more for him being as tall as he is.
Yeah, great defence though from Yeon Day, driving the shuttle back flat over the net.
Good coverage.
Yeah.
16-15.
It was a little bit of a bad shot from Liu Cheng. Easy for this man.
Now 13-15 down,
15.
and suddenly 17-15 up.
I would advise a break for the Chinese to sort of break the rhythm. They're so good at maintaining the attack.
Yeah.
18-15. Play.
Yeah, look where they're smashing though, again, on Liu Cheng. lucky net cord from Liu Cheng.
16.
Yeah, and exactly what they
18.
needed,
Yep.
because otherwise it would have been 19-15. Now still very much in it. But the momentum is on the Korean side.
Play.
Yeah, I like that shot coming forward from Yeon Day.
He turns everything around.
16.
Yeah. That one. Two points away from retaining the title.
But a very positive performance by the Chinese so far.
Yeah.
Because they've been up against probably the best in the world right now.
Oh, he's gone off to get a new racket. He's back on. Oh, he's won the rally.
Service over.
I'm not sure his
17,
partner knew initially
19.
that he'd dashed off. Yeah, he must have done. Yeah, a little look behind. Are you back yet, partner?
Play.
Good flick serve.
Good defense.
Sheer power aimed towards the right shoulder of Liu Kai.
20. Match point 17.
Yeah. 3 match point opportunities for
Play.
Yeon Day and Yu Young-sung.
Game.
And the return of serve into the net. And the Koreans retain the title, the Star Australian Open that they won last year. Their first Super Series title of this year, though, for Lee Yeon-dae and Yu Young-sung. 21-16, 21-17 in 53 minutes. Yeah. Well, in a way, it was a very disappointing end to an absolutely thrilling match. And great rallies and match point, the return of